Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. Right, if you hear strange noises, it's my doggies. And I've got birds, so doggies and birds. So that being said, let's carry on. Now, in my last video, I talked about why are we in this system of control, and it comes down to divide and conquer. It's a strategy they're using to divide people up and to control us, basically. Now, when you see the system, what it's doing to bring disharmony, disarray, and fragment society, it makes it easier for them to control. But if we had an antidote for that, and that is to stand united, bear with me, sorry about that, is to stand united for the people, because we are being mistreated, lied to, deceived, betrayed, and this is all what they're doing to divide and conquer us. Now, I'm going to leave some comments in the description how the antidotes will work to stand up to society that is being controlled by political means or the system that they're using to bring disharmony. Monty, no, go down. Sorry about that. So when you understand that the system they're using is to control us, to make us unhappy, and if you're unhappy, you're easier to control. It's the same system they're using with the tax system, and it's a way of controlling us. And more people are realizing that we are living in a society of being controlled, being conquered and divided. Now, you realize that it can't carry on because we've seen the system, what they're doing to us, and we're realizing that now we know, we're waking up to what they're doing to us. We need to break free of the shackles. It's just like slavery to the system. It's a modern way of slavery. And it's the system they're using to control our nation, England. And I dare say it's a system that is used in other countries throughout the world of controlling the population. And now you see this draconian measure is there to stop people evolving into a better society, to bring disharmony, unhappiness, and I dare say wars as well are used to, bring people into disarray. So whatever military strategy as well is one of the processes they use to divide and conquer. So you start to see that what they're doing is by design. And if you understand what they're doing, you can counteract that, and we the people have the power to stand up against the system of control. It's down to us to unite, to become a one people control. In other words, we control ourselves. We don't need a government to dictate to us. Does this sound familiar to you? Does this sound like what we've got at the moment, a dictatorship through different measures and a way of controlling? Now you start to get the picture what they're doing in society, and that is taxes. Yeah? Tax. Laws and regulations. Yeah, there is good things in there, but the law, the system is broken. Government, you can see what the government is doing by what Labour has done, it's really woken people up to the fact that they don't matter what government gets in, right? It's going to be the same system of control. The government, the political party, is just a scapegoat. You realise that? You will see through the lies and deception. This is a wake-up call. You need to realise what's going on behind the scenes. It's the lies, the deception, the measures of divide, conquer, and control. So divide and conquer. What I'm saying is, and that's the system they're using. So I will leave in the comments below that even if you go on Google yourself or whatever browser you're using or search engine and put in how do you counteract divide and conquer, and it will tell you. We've got to stand up to the system and change the system for the better. The system is barbaric, antiquated, old-fashioned. We need a system where we're not being controlled. We are allowed to flourish. People need to be happier. We're not happy. We are being suppressed. Now you wake up, now you see what's going on. You know, there's other people out there. Andre Walker, Andy the Gabby Cabby, they are seeing the system. They know, like Tommy Robson, they're seeing the system of what's happening. You know, people now are seeing the wood for the trees. You know, people are waking up and seeing, you know, the light of day. So now I've pointed it out to you. Just start thinking about it, right? Start thinking about, and then you'll realise what they're doing to us. And the more people watch this video, the more people understand what's going on. Watch my other video about you need to know this about what the government's doing. And this is the system they're using. The government's using the system of divide and conquer. So it doesn't matter what government's in power, they'll do the same system. We've got to have a new system where we are not being penalised. We are to flourish and to become a better society, a society of people that are loving and caring. And by allowing all these illegal immigrants into the country, it's part of the tool to the arsenal of dividing people up, to cause disharmony, disarray. And when you start waking up and seeing what they're doing, you will understand the system is by design. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you'll start to realise what I realised, that we're being used, and it's not nice, for their political or power control system. Let me know what you think, people, because I think I've hit the nail on the head. And I hope we've opened a tin of worms, because this time the system of control has seen its day, and we need to change the system because it is not working. It's barbaric and draconian, and no more. The people of the world will wake up and realise that they have been suppressed by dictators to be unhappy and to be used by a system of taxes as control. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Am I right? Am I wrong? What do you think? Because I think divide and conquer. That's what I think. and they're using it against us. And one last thing I'll ask you is, a lot of my viewers watch my videos. Thank you. But would you please consider subscribing to the channel? That will help the channel grow. That will help the videos that I make go out to more YouTubers, that people like to watch channels like mine, and it will help the channel grow. So can I just say a big thank you to everyone that's watched this video and people that you recommend to watch it. Thank you very much, everyone. Take care, and we'll see you soon.